celebration of the National Council for Arts and Culture in Nigeria, the body that is responsible for promoting, propagating, and of course harnessing all our cherished values in terms of culture, arts, and all the other intangible assets that follow them. The National Council for Arts and Culture, as we all know today, was established about 40 years ago. And I'm sure by now, NCAC, that is the acronym of the National Council for Arts and Culture, has been able to prove to us, Nigerians, that they have come of age. You know, there's a popular saying that a fool at 40 is a fool forever. The NCAC today has become more mature, more scintillating, more enthralling, and more forthcoming in terms of delivering arts and culture to the people of Nigeria. I tell you, any people without a culture is baseless and ruthless. Sense of belonging, of being, sense of actualization as humans in the community of nations. And we talk about Nigerian culture has been able to provide a platform for giving Nigeria the much needed. Is in any country of the world, they are easily identified as coming from a particular part of Nigeria through their dressing, through their speech, and more interesting, the arts of Nigeria are cherished and highly valued in the entire Black world. For instance, the Second World Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture was celebrated in 1977. The first African nation that was talked about to provide a symbol for Festa was Nigeria, courtesy of the representation by the National Council for Arts and Culture. And that same symbol came from Benin and the city of bronze, the ancient the symbol of Festa came from Nigeria to represent the entire Black race. And do you know that Nigeria is the most populous Black country in the world? And so it was very apt that the arts that represented the word Black came from there. But more importantly, the art came from India, the mother of Oba Esi of Benin Kingdom. I thought the students would put our hands together for that. Yes, Benin is the heartbeat of Nigeria. But Edo also is of Edo State, Mrs. Oshomole, ably represented today by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Arts, Culture and Tourism. But I will not ask him to come to the high table yet, because the Permanent Secretary is here in triple capacity. He's also here representing the Honorable Commissioner for Arts, Culture and Tourism, Honorable Mrs. Anina Jemitola, and at the same time, he is going to be here in person as a Permanent Secretary of this great hub of culture in Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Permanent Secretary Minister of Arts, Culture and Tourism, representing the First Lady, Mrs. Oshomole, and representing the Honorable Commissioner for Arts and Culture, Comrade Charles Osauyi. There are 3 persons walking down there. The governor's wife is walking down, the commissioner is walking down, and the permanent secretary is taking his seat. Please, a round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause. Ably represented today by Mrs. Haba. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause, a round of applause. She's as beautiful as the Director General. Yes, a beautiful woman representing the... We have the chairman of today's occasion. Mr. Oloton, please put your hands together as it comes to the 2010, talking about Honorable Ben Olajino, SSA on Assembly Matters. Please, a round of applause for the Honorable. I'd like to also welcome our very big brother and friend. When I see anything related to the arts, you see him immediately brightens up because he embraces the work and the work absorbs him entirely. A man who is tireless in his contribution to arts, culture, tourism, theater, and everything that it entails. Let us welcome a very distinguished lecturer in the ivory tower called the University of Benin, Dr. Vincent Diakomeri is here with us. A very great man, a man who started to be in the public eye in the entertainment industry, even some of us were born. His name precedes him. He's called the music maestro. He's called the indefatigable music exponent. The first Nigerian to sell 1 million copies of worst album. And good, he's from part of Nigeria, Edo. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the former Honorable Commissioner for Arts, Culture and Tourism, a lecturer in the University of Benin, Professor Sir Victor Efosa Waifo. Please, a round of applause. The zonal head of the NCAC, National Council for Arts and Culture, who is the chief host here today. I think the DG is the mother host, but he is the chief host here today, and it's looking very cultural. Like I told you, Nigeria announces their presence pointing to their culture by their dress. He's dressed in Niger Delta fashion today, and that is very beautiful culture of Nigeria. Let us welcome a round of applause. A round of applause. And I will not forget one man who has also worked tirelessly. If you want the history of the entire world, this man has done in his library. Go on the world map by his contributions. Documentation is his stock in trade. And academic books on the arts, culture is also his stock in trade. Let us welcome the Secretary General of the Institute for Benin Studies, Peter Akoyogi Ubobako, is here with us. And by way of recognition, I also want to Iwegwe Nelson, the head of Federal Ministry of Justice, is here with us. Thank you so much. Around because we are not clapping. Please let's do the honor of clapping, because when your name is announced, you will also enjoy when they clap for you. Let us also welcome the head of Standard Organization of Nigeria here in our midst to grace this occasion with his very distinguished presence, Mr. O.I. Akoko. Please, a round of applause. I also want to welcome my very big sister. This woman has contributed more to the language, culture, arts of Edo, of history, language. She's always there to answer her name. Let's welcome also one of the very high-ranking officers in the NCAC, our sister. I call her Ivie Iraho. That's your business name. We can't take that so much. Don't full names. Let's welcome Ivie Betty Iraho Uwa Ilinoba. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause. I'd like to welcome to the high table, yes, and the lecturer in the Department of Theatre Arts. In fact, this man does more practice than academics in terms of theory. Let's put our hands together for a very distinguished lecturer from Eden, Dr. Vincent Diakomere, the guest speaker on this occasion. Please, everybody to the high table. Oh.
It might also interest you to know that NCAC has taken giant steps through collaborations to encourage the practitioners in the industry to tap into the facilities and opportunities provided by various agencies for empowerment, revitalization, and direction in the global business trends. Towards this end, we have today invited scholars, artists, and relevant stakeholders to interact and exchange ideas needed to chart a way forward for the growth of cultural industries that will enhance a sustainable economic development. I urge the youth to seize the advantage of these creative works as a source of inspiration and economic empowerment, while appealing to the interest groups and the organized private sectors to assist this laudable goal by patronizing the crafts. This will help tilt our dependence on crude oil as our main revenue earner. In my concluding remarks, I sincerely thank our dignitaries at this occasion, the media, and our partners in progress for all your remarkable efforts. We will continue to count on your support in such a manner that we can collectively promote our cultural industries for the development of our dear nation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I once again welcome you to today's event and wish you a pleasant moment. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Yes, a round of applause. Round of applause. Bigger round of applause, please. And education, Mr. Olaton, head of materials, and Chairman Kohe, Edo State. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause to the Chairman. Good morning.
The NCAC Office of Hospital Council, dear President, distinguished members of the high table, our guest speaker, invited guests, the leader of the This is an annual occasion which I have also with this last year. Incidentally, this is the 40th anniversary. 40 is a long way off, which means it's a long time they started it. They're also going as Nigeria is going. Nigeria is 55, they are 40. It's a marked improvement. The aim of this NCAC is to ensure that our cultural heritage does not die. That's why we see the youth here down to receive lectures to that effect. I've traveled with them at the radio station and I've seen that Nigeria is a culturally vast nation. Wherever you go to the north, in the south, in all the political zones, Nigeria has rich cultural heritage. Brazil celebrates its cultural days with carnivals. Here we are in Nigeria, is still being encouraged now. The one here in Canada, Lagos, some time ago, we showcase our culture. I'm happy we also have arts along the way. It also tells us that Nigeria is rich. It's also a source of funds. Exporting our craft out of the country and also attracts funds to the nation. We are hoping that by reason of this gathering today and these anniversaries all over the country, Nigerians will have been set up to work further increase their zeal to ensure that the cultural heritage of this nation does not go down. That the desire of the NCAC. Having said that, I know the best lecturer is said to do justice to the paper, which says enhancement of arts and craft in sustaining Nigeria's economic growth. I suppose we know that oil is not the only economic indices of growth for Nigeria. But we're also trying to diversify now in view of the fact that the oil is going down. We are happy to hear that this NCC is in the forefront of propelling the culture, the arts of the entire country. And I pray that the Almighty God will support and enable them to do that. In Jesus' name. I will say that I want to thank the representative from PG. I want to travel this far. We go back to the wishes to say, brother, invited guests, let us ready to listen to the message from the theme that the guest lecturer. I know sometimes that's about community, and good to do justice to that. By the end of the day, something will happen. Definitely we have something to take over. And I think that the culture is going to continue to grow to such a time that we also, people come to the Nigeria to witness our culture and partake in our arts.
The representative of Parliament talked about who is member of the All President Congress. The ruling party is able represented by former member of the Assembly.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand in the gap of Chief Malik Afenka. He is presently very, very busy, and he has asked me to present him in this occasion. said his words of greetings. He said, I should greet all of you. He would have loved to be here because of what it takes. The arts and culture is something he loves so much. He cherished it, and he said, since he was unable to come, he cannot do without sending someone to represent him. That's how why I'm here. According to my leader, he said I should tell you that arts and culture is like sports. Today, when Super Eagle is playing, everybody focus on his or her TV, watching, irrespective of where we come from, irrespective of our culture, we are one. Art and our culture today brings us together like sport. And I'm happy to see young people sitting in our midst, especially the students. They are here to watch us and to understand what it takes to have culture in our midst. Without culture, human beings would have been behaving like animals. But culture has made us to behave like human beings. Nigeria, we have several cultures, but all work together. The way we speak, our behavior, the way we conduct ourselves is as a result of culture. I urge all of us to sit back while we listen. We will enjoy so much and we take home so much. As we do this, God will bless every one of us in Jesus' name.
Members, the DG, represented, and all highly respected members of the high table, invited guests, and good students that are listening, and all our people who do that. Let me go straight to give you a good message from our excellence. As a result of state assignment, she will have not be here personally. On that reason, she dedicated the Honorable Commissioner to represent her here today. But our Honorable Commissioner was on her way to attend the occasion. She also got a call from her boss and was given another assignment. And as she has no other alternative than to invite, get in touch with me through the phone to please stand in this three capacity. Representing our Excellency, the Honorable Commissioner, and I also also giving the invitation to be here. That is why I see declaring this vote. So having said this, I want to say that gladdening our hearts, I said, our first lady would have loved to be here personally to this occasion because that is with our culture. Our culture guides our activities. We should be proud of where we are coming from, where we came from, what we are doing, what we wear, the various cultural activities in our environment, and that we should be proud of our culture. If you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know your culture, then you are somebody that is missing. But all of us here, especially this ministry, anything that has to do with culture, arts, exhibition, tourism, we fully identify with it. So the ministry is out to promote, encourage, and be the custodian of the culture of our people. We want to say the NC the children that are coming will learn more from us. What we will discover these days, we are almost in the state of development. You ask our children to present cola to the adult, they do not know the procedure. At times we ask them to greet in our cultural dialect, our custom. There is no tribe, there is no tribe in this state that do not have method of greeting. But it is very common these days. You see people say, "Good morning, sir. Good morning." We are not from the white community, we are from the African community. We have our traditional way of greeting our people. And it is our responsibility to keep this culture so that you cannot elude us. Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Is a white culture. If you say Lamogun, Lamese, Lamapue, to a believer, it signifies where you came from. It tells you your roots. If another man is there and say Lamese, sir, it can tell you the family you came from, the generation. But this is gradually irrelevant. Also with our mode of culture, I am sure that is why the national, the NCAC have actually made that every Friday, civil servants are allowed to bring culturally to the office. I hope you are aware. Every Friday. So that this culture will not elude us. You see, most times there are always a white culture on food, French food, but in order to keep the culture, every Friday you watch, you post them, they are free to dress in their own cultural attire, so that we can keep all these cultural affairs of our country. We want to also see, even the mode of eating our type of food, all these need to be promoted. And so we want to thank the council that is in charge of art and culture in this country for the role they are playing, for ensuring that we continue to remember our home and keep it in custody for generations to come, so that our culture and tradition will not lose us. Once again, on behalf of our Excellency, my Honorable Commissioner, let me formally welcome all of you and thank you for the opportunity given to us to present this keynote address. Once again, let me say thank you and God bless you. Well, the mic is back to me as the special guest of honor. I want to formally declare this occasion open so that all the activities that have been aligned will take place. Thank you.
Please, a big round of applause. A big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, from now onward, National Council for Arts and Culture, Edo Zonal Office. Please, you are welcome.
People, and they are all here in response of your call. They have come from far and near, all in a bid to be part of this great occasion, NCAC at 40. Before I forget, this beautiful, wonderful, sweet audience, they are all here to be part of this great celebration. We are going to welcome them in our usual manner. Ndewo ma, ndewo
talking about. This nonsense is where our money goes to. The tragedy of a common man.
Who are these people?
These same people that I'm talking about, they are the organizer of National Festival for Rats and Vultures. They call them NCAC.
NCAC?
Yes, NCAC.
Is that a name of a disease or what?
NCAC stands for National Council for Rats and Vultures. These same people hunt for rats in the bush, like vultures, swimming on innocent people, all in the name of culture.
Just look at them. Look at them. See if you have important things to do with my let's go there.
Please don't go, young man. I have a lot to tell you.
Tell me what? After all this nonsense that you people are doing. Oh, you are the one behind all this foolishness. I can see.
Yes, I am. But it is no foolishness. It is just an aspect of our rich cultural heritage.
Culture! You call this culture, this nonsense! How can this so culture of yours transform the technological development of this country of ours today?
I can see you know nothing about culture. Culture is the totality. I repeat, culture is the totality of the way of life involved by the people in meeting the challenges of the living environment. The computer and the internet you all embrace today are all interactions of culture. Yes. Now, if we can do better or even do more, if we embrace all those things that are ours and move up to times.
Look here, young lady. I just cannot see how this whole culture, this stupid culture of yours, can put food on my table.
Hey, are you hungry? Food on your table?
Yes,
Are you hungry?
yes, I'm hungry. Can't you see?
They come to culture. You will never be hungry.
Tell them.
Our land is vast. Even before the coming of the white man, we all live on land. Is that not culture?
That is culture.
Beyond this, culture is a multi-millionaire project.
That's true.
A great earner of foreign exchange.
You mean madness and think about foreign exchange? Hey, you think you are children? Huh? You think you are children?
You might be grown-ups, but in the area of culture, you are still a child. Let me tell you, tourism is a bedrock of culture. Tourism, it can give an income to the countries. Look at to promote them. If you want culture to be part of you, you encourage people to promote them.
Look at them. Huh? Look at them. Exposing yourself all in the name of culture. What kind of culture is this? Promoting moral laxity. All because culture. Look at the other one.
Young man, what do you want to tell us? What do you want to tell us? Our people say there is time and place for everything. When we do our singing and dancing, it's because we want to show that we love and we're happy. Not because we are immoral. My people is not so. It is so. Even in the olden days, when people move around with leaves and going slow, does that mean immorality was condoned? Oh. Immoral laxity is the order of the day today. It is not caused by innocent singing and dancing. It is caused by the abandonment of our culture in replacement for that of a white man's soul.
Mr. Culture, enough of this stupid talk. Tell me how you personally relevant to these same people you call culture that we are talking about.
Thank you very much. It is said that he who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a complete fool.
Yes.
And he who knows not and knows And he who knows that he knows not is a wise man.
Yes.
Now that you want to know who I am going to tell you. And my people here are also going to tell you who I am. I am the epitome of culture. I am the epitome of culture. I am the statutory body in charge of developing, upgrading, updating, and presenting the people's culture to the people. In short, I am the voice of culture.
Not only that, he plans and coordinates cultural activities amongst us and fosters the development of literary, visual, and performing arts.
Yes. He also promotes he also organizes and promotes exhibition in visual, literary, and performing arts.
Yes.
He coordinates interstate cultural exchange.
That's true.
He also renders assistance to states and individuals in field of arts and culture. Above all, he promotes the development of music, traditional dance, drama, cinema, opera, oral traditions, folklore, poetry, paintings, traditional medicine, traditional sports, indigenous languages, sculpture, embroidery, and similar arts. In fact, everything that has to do with culture is in his domain.
Thank you very much, my people. I am particularly glad and happy that you know so much about me. But before we go, there is something very important they need to need and know. I am the organizer of NAFES.
National Creativity Fair, where culture is showcased in its splendor and glory.
Beyond that, we have also organized specialized research centers. Among these is the Masquerade Research Center.
Rubbish talk.
We don't worship them. We only keep them for you.
Have you forgotten about the Doba Research Center?
Yes, the Doba. The Doba is a pageantry of colors, of camels, horses, and their riders. It is a show of our past military maneuvers. The Doba is a homage to traditional authority.
There's something like that in the south, south. Let me see. Boat regatta.
Thank you very much for reminding me. The boat regatta. The boat regatta is to the riverine areas, what the Doba is to the northern Nigeria. Very rhythmical, very beautiful.
Well, sir, I can see you people seem to be doing a lot, sir.
Doing a lot of what? Don't tell me you're falling for his 419 talk. Talking and talking about culture. Meanwhile, you are promoting moral laxity. Look at all of them. Please, I need to meet with my tailor. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Women and sailor. Please come here. I have a lot to show you and for you to talk about.
What do you have?
Oh my God. See what she's even putting on. Disgusting.
What is wrong with it? What is wrong with this? This is the 21st century fashion. Unlike what you are wearing. Feeling as if you are promoting culture.
Oh my God. You call this thing fashion?
Yes.
Look at the way you are looking. My God, look at the makeup. Oh, I feel like running away from you. Look at what the man is even wearing. What do you call this? Monkey coat. Oh my God. Why do we stop ourselves in ill-fitted clothes? I need to show you what we have in our textile research center, where you have good clothes of our own culture. Show them, just show them. Show them what we have here. Are they not looking good? Are they not looking good? Are they not looking good here? Not some cultural misfits like you. Are they not looking good? Just see them. Beautifully dressed. Wonderfully dressed. Responsibly dressed. Good. Good.
Oh, come here. Don't go with them.
Young man, relax. Your woman is here. What do you get with this ill-fitting clothes? Why don't you remove it? See how you're sweating? You're sweating. Remove it. Don't wear this. It is a cultural misfit. Remove this tie. It's an Asian tie. It doesn't go well with your clothes. Remove them. Take this cap. Wear it. My people, how do you see this young man now? Doesn't he look well cultured now?
Wow, you look beautiful. Just imagine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my children, NCAC. You have all done well. I thought we were lost. I don't know where we are going to. You are all special to me. But there are some of you here that are more special to me.
Are you talking about me?
Come here, my children, NCSA, you and you. You all made me proud. You just made the world know how diverse and rich I am in culture. I'm really proud of you. And you do deserve a gift. Yeah, have this.